today. Can somebody read the goal for the day up there for me? Divine, please read for me.
I can solve star ratio questions by using strategies. I can solve star ratio questions by using strategies like proportions.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so here for your enjoyment is 2 proportions for your warm-up. We are finding the missing values. So let's see what we do. Okay, I see that we have 9 going to 45. What is my scale factor, Maddie?
Times 5.
Times 5. Somebody tell me, what do I need to do next? Come on.
Do the same to the bottom.
When I do the top, I do the bottom. So my missing number is?
25.
25, thank you. All right, let's see. Scale factor, we gotta go from 4 to 12. What am I multiplying by? 3.
Plus.
Times 3 on the bottom, times 3 on the top.
15.
Okay. So, this is the kind of stuff we're going to be doing today. You're going to be working with ratios and proportions. You're going to be working in your journals, and if you don't have your journals, you're going to be working on paper. And if you have paper, because all I have is a few scraps.
I can give people paper.
Alright, if I have paper, so what we're going to do is last night I was looking through all the old STAR questions that they released every year. It goes back to like 2016. And I picked some of the questions that are similar to things you might see on the test. There's STAR questions from the past, okay? So we're going to work on those today. And you're gonna write your answers on the paper. So like on your paper when I collect it tomorrow, because we're not gonna get through the whole assignment. It's gonna have like 1 through 10 or whatever, and it's gonna show some work for each problem. Okay, like maybe a proportion or something. Okay, this was basically for my remote kids. It's a reminder of what a ratio is, a comparison between 2 things like cats to dogs, boys to girls, stuff like that. Proportion compares 2 ratios. So, come on. Well, every day it does this. All right, so moving on. All right. So on the bottom of my questions, I've had when it applies, I put like a little extra question in there for you. Like this one is, are there any keywords in this problem that help you determine what kind of problem this is? Also, what is your strategy for solving this problem? Now, some of our strategies, my strategies are right up here. Okay. What you're using today is proportions. But you also might use estimation, eliminating wrong answers, and logical thinking. Okay? Okay, can I get somebody to read this question for me? Wait.
Can I? No.
Hold on. I was hoping for a boy, but I guess I don't have any boy volunteers.
Wait, the ratio of the number. I'm a boy. The number of
Chloe.
Yes, Mom.
Go ahead, Brogan.
All right, the ratio of the number of boys to the number of girls in the choir is 5 to 4. There are 50 girls in the choir. How many boys are in the choir?
Wow. Thank you.
Choir.
Okay.
So, why are you slower?
Please stop. Okay, so just by looking at the question here, is there anything that tells you what type of question this is? Maddie. The word ratio, definitely. What else? 5 to 4, right there. Okay. There's also one more thing. Let me tell you. If you have a problem and it has 3 numbers, like that's 5 to 4 and a 60, you're usually trying to find a 4th number. Okay, and that's kind of a signal that it's probably a ratio problem or a proportion problem. All right, so since I'm letting y'all work these out, I will help you by setting up, or at least talking about what it should look like. Okay. When you set up a ratio, you have to have like terms across from each other. So it doesn't matter if you want the girls on the top or the bottom, or if you want boys on the top or the bottom, as long as boy is across from boy, girl is across from girl.
Ma'am. Wait, so you have to write that whole like.
You don't have to write the question. You're just gonna make your proportion. You're gonna see if you can fill in the numbers and if you can solve it.
So how
It's just like our
like
this.
Or is it flip?
What is it?
So 5 goes with.
Oh.
4 goes with 6.
Yeah, that's fine.
I got this. And it's straight.
No calculators unless you have. It doesn't matter. Alright, let's clarify just a bit here. Alright, so
I'm so happy.
Alright, quiet please. So I had a couple questions and I want to clarify. Like I said, if you decide you want boy on top, hey, stop bothering people. I want them to learn, yeah. So, if you want boy on the top on this side, then boy has to be on the top on this side. Girl would go with girl. It doesn't matter. I could switch them, I would still get the same answer. Okay? Okay, so let's go through this. I don't want to waste a lot of time for people who are super confused. We need to go through it so you get an understanding. Okay, which number goes with boy?
5.
Boy is the first word, so it gets the first number. Girl is the second word, so it gets the second number. So I'm going to put a 5 here on my boy's side and a 4 here on the girl level. Okay. And the question says, there are 60 girls. Does that go on the top or the bottom?
Bottom.
Because I've got my girl information on the bottom. Okay. Now we're going to do it. You're going to do it just like you did the warm-up. Okay, I'm going to give you a minute here to finish this up.
I did it.
Now you're on any math. I'm talking to him.
More like this.
CJ,
I thought you were talking to me.
you're getting a grade on this. I suggest you do some work.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm doing it too.
Miss Blake.
Yeah.
Somebody need something?
Yes, you're not sharing your screen.
Oh my goodness, thank you for letting me know. Yeah, you did. All right, guys, what is, raise your hand if you think you know what the scale factor is. Steven.
75.
That's not the scale factor. Maddie,
What?
that's not the scale factor.
What? Oh wait.
Huh? I'm talking about the scale factor, what I'm multiplying by. Say it again? Yes, ma'am. 15 it is. Okay. So if you did not know how to multiply from 4, stop talking.
Exactly. Y'all stop being disrespectful.
Okay. If you didn't know how to get from 4 to 60 through multiplication, you would have had to divide to find your scale factor. 60 divided by 4, and you would have gotten 15. So what you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. What's our missing number? Brogan.
75.
I did 5 times 60, but I'm pretty sure it would be
Times 15.
yeah, but that's
Okay, already we know that 4 times 15 is 60, so it has to be more than 60.
75.
75. Okay, take a look at those answer choices. Is there anything we could have deleted? What is that?
48.
Hey, y'all listen up. Steven says that I can get rid of 48. Do you agree with that?
yeah.
No.
Can I cross out 48?
No.
Yeah.
No. But you can also
Yes, ma'am. Okay. Nobody should be talking right now. I need y'all listening. Quiet, guys.
Turn around, Jalen.
Jalen, turn around. Yeah, yes.
Jalen.
Not what? Turn around. Okay. So, I need your eyes up here. If we know that there's more boys than girls, my answer here has to be more boys than girls on this side too. So my answer has to be more than 60. So that's why we could get rid of the 48. And the 61's not reasonable. I mean, if somebody thought, oh, there's one more boy than girl, maybe they would have chose 61. Okay, what?
Yesterday, one of the ways to solve problems like these is that you would multiply across. Like multiply like vertically, no, not horizontally. So you go from 60 to times 5, you 40 times the other number.
Oh, when we did that was just for simplifying. That was just for simplifying. All right, let's move on. Quiet, please. What are we doing here? Okay. Challenge. Chloe, I would really appreciate if you want to read that you raise your hand when I ask would someone like to read instead of just taking over. Okay? Kaylin, thank you for raising your hand. Did you want to read or did you have a question?
Yes, who wants to read because you put my hand down. So yes,
Okay,
she does.
Kaylin.
The table shows the time of work and the amount of money she earned during 4 different weeks. Based on the information in the table, how much will Monique earn if she works 40 hours a week?
Okay. So if we look, come on. All right, so I'm going to move this up. Now that I know that in the question, there's not really anything we need that's not down here. Okay. So, I would love everybody's attention. That would be great. Anthony, I need your attention. Come on, you come sit over here, Anthony, because I can't get you and Jalen to both concentrate with y'all.
Fine.
Can I move that?
What am I doing?
You're not concentrating. I kept seeing the back of your head. Matthew, I want to see the front of your face, not the back of your head. Andrea, I want to see your eyes. Jennifer, I want to see your eyes too. All right, so
Want to see my beautiful eyes?
I do see them.
What about me?
Wow.
That's really hopeful.
Can we work?
Yes.
Okay. So we're looking to find out how much money she'll make if she works 40 hours. So on this table here, it has how many hours she works and how much she gets paid. Okay? I don't want any hints right now, because you might have already seen the shortcut. Okay? So we don't know how much she makes per hour, but that's something you could find to get to 40. However, one of my questions down here is, what information in the table is the most helpful? In other words, there's a shortcut in the table. So there's two ways to solve this. I'm going to let you think on this for a minute. You can work with a neighbor or by yourself.
Oh, I work in this. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to teach my class, and everything I do, you're like, oh, like I'm hurting your feelings. That's not my intention. I just want you to face the right way and do your work.
Where's my water? CJ, I'm blind.
You want to over this boat? Yes, sir.
Yeah. Water up here. Oh, yeah, I did.
Let me know if you think you found the shortcut or if you think you didn't. No, I'm done.
I'm so happy for it.
No, you did. You go. Yay! I want my money now.
Hey, you what is the last time you time work, and then like the amount, the times the amount.
If I want to find out how much she gets per hour,
I said, you share the water.
You know what? I'm gonna abuse you.
Well, you see, I got it. Maybe I shake it. No?
Whoa, the size like
No, let's go first. I'll go first.
I don't know what's worse.
That's the shortcut. Hey, look at the values that it's giving you for hours. That you can use to help you get to 40. What? You want to find out for 40. Look at the numbers. I know broken, it hurts so much you want to blurt it out, but I gotta have you keep it in right now.
Okay, how does she work 15 hours and gets $123? But if she works 20, she gets less.
That's more.
Hot dog.
Oh,
I know.
Okay, so hours times what she makes is how much she makes per hour is what she brings home. That's one way to do it.
I still don't get it.
Okay, Brogan, do you want to tell them what the shortcut is?
I think you do. 20 is half of 40.
20 is half of 40. 20 is half of 40. Okay. Anthony, can you tell me what the shortcut was?
No.
Okay, I need you to focus. CJ, tell me.
20 is half 40.
Yeah, 20 is half of 40. Let's say if they wanted 35 hours, I could take the 20-hour one plus the 15 one and tell you for 35 hours too. You know, you could find it for 50 hours by putting the 20 and 30 together. I mean, there's ways to do it. Okay. But if you didn't find the shortcut, you could do 165 times 2 or plus 165 and you get your answer. Also, I really need your attention. If you wanted to find out how much she made per hour, that's division. So I would pick this one to do because this is the easiest to divide. It has a 0 in it and there's no decimals. So I would do 165 divided by 20. Okay, so 20 is not going to go into 16, but it will go into 125. Think of 2 going into 16. 2 times what is 16?
5.
2 times what is 16?
8.
2 times 8. So 20 times 8 is 160. So still times 8, 160. Subtract, get 5. Oh, I have to add a couple of zeros. How many times does 20 go into 50?
2.
350 like 2 times.
Like,
Yeah, because you can take out the
It's
0
3.
and just not after.
And last but not least,
Alyssa.
how many 20s and 100? We've been working on this.
20 then 100 or 5.
5.
Yeah.
Wait, 3.
Okay. So we can find out that she makes $8.25 an hour. If I multiply the hours she works times $8.25, I will get all the answers here on the right. Okay? Any from the left times this gives me what she earned. And that was $3.30. 165 times 2 equals $3.30. All right.
Wait, it's A?
Yeah.
So 20 is a half. She was 20. 165 plus 165 equals 2.
She's not keeping up. She was lost that here, okay.
Okay, Andrea, how many hours are we looking for? 40. This gives us 20, so we can use that 165 and double it. So 165 plus 165, or 165 times 2 gives us 330.
Wait, what?
Okay, guys, you know the problem. I need a new reader this time. Somebody who hasn't read yet.
I haven't.
Okay, nice and loud. Hey, I'm sorry, boys. Someone's going to read, so your voice needs to be off to be respectful. Go ahead.
Can she read? No, it's fine.
Hold on. Stop talking while someone else is reading. It's rude. Try again.
In Austin, Texas, 8 cats. At this rate, how many rounds of insects could 64 cats eat in 1 night?
Crunchy. Okay. So you are going to set yourself up a proportion to find this answer. You can have bats on the top or on the bottom. It doesn't matter as long as you have the same unit across from it. Okay. I love bagels. That's how I know.
If my was good from my maybe with this, the whole thing would be gone.
I like this dog.
Oh, yeah. They're 83. That's
I watched the whole I watched the whole I watched the whole
I can't.
That's something trying to drop me out of it.
I will drop you. But I still
Okay, setting up proportions with your neighbors. Setting up proportions.
Oh, we don't listen. I'm not.
Listen.
eighth grade students, we have your social studies. I need you to be sure that you get to bed at a decent time tonight. Sometime, not 16. Make sure you eat breakfast in the morning and are ready to go. Ms. Smith from the cinema has worked very hard to help you be prepared. I need you to take this test seriously so that you can show what you know. Be sure that you do not all do not bring your phone tomorrow.
Yes, ma'am. I will.
Listen,
Everybody needs to leave their phones at home. If you need to use the phone, we will be more than happy to let you use it. A classroom phone or the office phone, we'll be make sure you know where your phone is. Also, lunch needs to be brought into a tester or you can order lunch. Eighth graders, do not bring your phone.
listen.
And so let's get the social studies done, show them that was that is all the announcements for today. Thank you, and have a great day.
I'll just be putting some numbers in. That's
Oh, yeah. You know what, this little dot. It's some app like you can use.
Okay, set up for you. Hey, double check your proportion. Your age should be across from 40.
I did it.
No, I'm sorry, my bad. The 8 is not across from the 40. The 8 is across from the 60.
It is. Call my mommy.
I said it wrong. It's the 8 should be across from the 60. I know, right? My brain's not
Yeah, tell them to shut. Oh, eavesdrop. Miss St. Patrick. What's 4 times 8? 32. No, 4 times 8. Oh, 8, 6, 36.
Oh,
No. Yeah.
Okay. I know the
8 times 3. Oh, it is 32. I was thinking that was how. Boom, got it. Miss Blake.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Yes.
Hey, Chloe, get off the phone. I got work to do. All right, bats versus insects. What's the small group that they started us with? Maddie, what's the small group? 8 and what? 8 and what? No. Our first comparison is 8 bats to 40 grams of crunchy insects. So I'm going to write 8 to 40 right there. 8 bats goes with 40 insects. My next number is 64. Is it going to go on top or bottom?
Bottom.
64 is bats. It has to go across from bats.
8, sorry.
I'm giving you the whole answer. Are you serious? Is it? Oh, I was like, yo, we only have like 2 minutes left to work. Okay, I'll let you find your final answer if you haven't gotten it yet.
Hey.
My brain had a bar.
Alright, does someone want to go finish that for me?
Bro, stop!
That's part of the job.
After a while, it goes like, maybe do something about drawing.
Hey, do I have anybody that wants to do it?
Oh no.
Okay.
No.
I
I need everybody to sit. Maddie's gonna show us.
Go, Maddie, go.
If you're talking, stop.
I forgot to add this down.
If you're talking, stop. Hey, Maddie, talk to us.
Okay, so I did 8 times 8 equals 64, and then I don't worry about the 0 right now, so I do 4 times 8, and that would equal 32. But then you have to add in the 0, so you take the 0 and put it right there.
Yay!
Good job, Maddie, I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Stop.
Look at that.
No.
Hey,
No, I understand what it is, but I can't read that.
Because 4 times 8 is
I'm gonna say Taylor.
Okay, any more homework?
Unless I'm reading my tomorrow.
Stop. Got your pills. Okay, keep your work from today in your room. Y'all help me pick up my room. Pick up the thing or two for me.
Okay, first it was a carrot that hit me. First it was a carrot that hit me. Then it was that, and then it was rabbit really got stuck.
Wait, Alyssa, can you walk me home? No, I can't.
Why would she walk you home?
Because only you just walk away.
I'm lonely.
Oh, Lily went home today. I saw her in the nurse's office.
Yeah, we know.
Wait for me.
That's
I'm getting ripped tonight.
Yeah,
No.
Alright.
Let's go, ladies. Let's play guys.
Maybe.
Bye, Maddie.
No. Get girl.
Y'all, I gotta go to the bathroom.